Good morning, New Brunswick.
Hello, New Brunswick.
This week, we are in Belgium, leading a trade mission here in Belgium and in France that features the CEOs and senior staff from the Port of St. John and the Port of Belgium, the CEO of Atlantica Center for Energy, as well as representatives from DP World, QSL, Americold, Cook, and our colleagues from Opportunities New Brunswick and Intergovernmental Affairs. Our shared goals are to strengthen important economic relationships, further trade opportunities, and advance major New Brunswick port projects. We're going to start today at Port House in Antwerp, Belgium, meeting with executives from the Port of Antwerp and the City of Antwerp alongside Denis Caron, the CEO of the Port of Belgium. We'll tour the port and talk about energy strategy, green trade corridors, the container business, and investment solutions. After that, Craig Bell Esterbrooks, the CEO of the Port of St. John, and Denis Caron from the Port of Belgium and I will showcase what New Brunswick has to offer to our current and future partners. Next up is a roundtable hosted by the Flanders Investment and Trade Group on critical port infrastructure and how it drives economic growth. This will be followed by a visit to Air Liquide's ammonia cracker at the port to finish off the day. Tuesday, our team starts the day with a tour of our partner DP World's operations at the Port of Antwerp, and they are huge operations. Next, I'll meet with Dr. Nicolas Brousseau, the ambassador to Canada from Belgium. After that, we'll have another roundtable with Flanders Investment and Trade, with the Canada-Europe Economic Chamber, the International Trade Commissioners, business leaders focused on defense, energy, technology, and collaborative partnerships for more trade. We will round out the day connecting with New Brunswick and Belgium partners and stakeholders at the Canadian Embassy. On Wednesday morning, we are off to Paris to continue our trade mission. There, I'll start off by meeting with Nathalie Drouin, our Ambassador of Canada to France. Then I have a meeting with a potential investor in a New Brunswick project with the Port of Belgium, followed by a meeting with CMA CGM Group and the Port of St. John team. And then in the evening, we have a meeting with WIRE, Women in Renewable Energy, with Michelle Robichaud from Atlantica and Jennifer Clarissi-Moffat from the Port of Belgium. Then I'll wrap up the day with another event to connect with potential investors and stakeholders. Thursday morning, we're headed to the Association Interparlementaire for France and Canada to meet with deputies and senators. Then I'm headed to the International Organization of la Francophonie to meet with their Secretary General, Louise Mushikiwabo. This will be followed by an economic luncheon alongside GNB businesses, partners, and stakeholders. Then I have another meeting with a potential investor in New Brunswick with the Port of Belgium. And in the afternoon, I'll join our weekly cabinet meeting virtually. And then Thursday evening, we cap off the mission with a dinner alongside our New Brunswick delegation. Friday, I spend the day traveling back to New Brunswick to spend Easter weekend with our family. I hope you have a wonderful week, New Brunswick.